story. Me living in DC, Northwest DC. I was just living in the Petworth area. Before moving there, I did hear Petworth was a very undesirable neighborhood. A lot of people are buying up the properties in that area. There's an old man that has this big corner house. Everyone comes to him to sell, old black man, and he curses them out all the time.
Oh, really?
Everybody wants him to sell. He's got his junk cars in the gate, and they're like, you're not doing anything with the house. And I remember him saying, yeah, but it's mine not doing anything. And that's it. And I think, when you take away someone's home and their neighborhood, because home is not just your house, it's the people around, it's your neighborhood. You have an investment in that. And I can't imagine, someone older living in this house, in this neighborhood. You helped to build the neighborhood. That's what you did. You didn't just live there, you built up the neighborhood. Not only that, when you have gentrification, a lot of these urban places, you might have the local mechanic in the neighborhood, little mom and pop guy that you've known for 15 years, 20, 30 years that fixes your car, the local print shop. You always go over there, print your stuff. Everybody has,
a purpose in the neighborhood. And when you take those people away, the neighborhood isn't the same. It is not the same purpose, and you're taking people's, essentially their lives away.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I remember there was a story on one neighborhood, or let's just say New York City in general, the disappearance of bodegas as gentrification comes to different parts of Manhattan. And it's like, wait, bodega has nearly everything that you want, including the cat that just sat there.
Nothing that you can't get out of a bodega. There's no New York City without a bodega.
And everybody knows the person inside the store knows absolutely everybody in the neighborhood, from the little kids that come by for candy or may come for groceries.
It's who helped to raise you.
There was one realty company, Keller Williams, up in that.
Yep.
Real estate agents. They wanted to. They had the gall. I was going to say the balls. To change the name of Harlem to Soha because it would have made it more attractive.
The Harlem folks weren't having that.
Like many people, came to Harlem from the South and elsewhere, but definitely from the South to get away from many of the Jim Crow laws that were going on there and look for new opportunities in Harlem. When I first heard the term Soha, I was like, come on, guys. No. Yeah. You can keep that downtown, but you're not going to change create a whole new brand for a neighborhood that is so rich, that has such a rich history.
That's what it is. You're going in, you're stealing the culture of the people that's there, and you're trying to say you created something. It's thievery.
Great point.
Don't forget eminent domain. Some people are forced out.
Yes. No, that's very true. And I can think about that, not just in Harlem, but I can think about in Jersey City. I can think about in Los Angeles just as well, where I saw people lose properties. We touched on, developers. There are many universities when they're trying to build out and they end up claiming more land, and they'll use the eminent domain and take over. And generally, there's many times there's part of that process, knowing that the land is going to be worth more in the future.
Also, in a lot of those areas, the bones are better, if I'm saying that right. The bones are better. When you go in suburbia, you have great houses and different things like that, but you don't have those good bones. I don't know if I'm saying it.
No,
right.
I got you. Say for for the listeners, you're saying like the actual architectural structure.
Right.
But
structures of, I mean, you got to do some rehabbing, but the structure, the bones are better. It's like, dating an old wise man, from a young fool to an old wise man. Do you really want the young fool or the old wise man?